Hello and welcome to Truth and Research Radio. I'm your host, Phoenix, and this is the kickoff to my channel. I feel it's my duty as a Trump supporter to join in with all the patriots out there, the creators on YouTube. I'm really a nobody. I'm nobody special. I'm just a Trump supporter and a Q follower, Q supporter. Um, Took me a while to get my channel up, but now I have everything going. Hope to be of some help to some people. I hope to gain some subscribers. I know I'm probably not very good at this. I'll get a lot of criticism, whatever, but I'm here to report on some news, bring some help to people that need help, and show support for people to support. A lot of people we still have yet to reach out to a lot of help. So that's why I'm here. I'm here because of Patriot News. I follow them. I just wanted to join into the fight. Now, a little bit of history on me. Um, I first woke up around just before 9/11 with all the Clinton things that were going on. Then 9/11 rolled around and I really woke up. Didn't know, there was something odd about that. Every building falling into its own footprint. Then I did kind of come across Abel Danger at that time. I did follow David Hawkins um, and McConnell. Um, so yeah, and from there, I just kind of jumped and followed all kinds of different YouTube channels and kind of separated the ones that were BS and the ones that were reporting real information. Kind of hard. You have to kind of sift through all the garbage, but yeah. So I'm here now. I'm gonna be creating videos now. I'll never ever ask for money. Um, I will post a subscribe star account. I had a Patreon, but I closed it down. Um, Patreon, I've heard, is a little bit sketchy for donate. They can kind of get into your business a little bit. So I've heard subscribe stars good and PayPal. I may just make one of those, and I don't expect anything. I have my equipment. Mainly, if I did receive anything, it would be just to maintain equipment and keep everything, working order, software, things like that. Yes, I don't even know if I'm going to monetize this channel, but I am not going to load it with a bunch of commercials. I'll never do that. I know that's kind of a turn off a lot of people. Maybe I only do enables, or do chats, once in a while once I gain some subs. But anyway, I am a Trump supporter. I am Hispanic. I'm a Hispanic American. I was born in California, 1972. So yeah, I'm one of the rare ones that have come out. There are a lot like Latinos for Trump, Latinos for Trump, all that. I'm not really involved with that organization, but I am Hispanic and I am a Trump supporter. And basically, um, in my household right now, I'm the only Republican conservative. I wouldn't say really Republican. I would just say, for the sake of supporting the president, that I kind of go along with him and his Republican base. I would consider myself more of an independent conservative. So, yeah, I don't. There's a lot of conservative presidents that I don't agree with in the past. Some Republican, both Democrats. Rarely ever have I agreed with any Democrat president other than JFK. And I know a lot of the Q movement, president's activities have to do with JFK and um, kind of finishing what he started. What I think, kind of carrying on that torch that JFK would have done. And I support him 100% because our country right now is so divided that a lot of animosity, towards our president because of what he's doing. He's cleaning house, and a lot of people aren't used to that. They've always had corruption, always had corruption, always had corruption. So basically, everybody's used corruption. It's almost like everybody's numb to the corruption because it's happened for so long. We've been taken advantage of by the banks, by the CIA, everybody. It's been taken advantage of basically the whole world, and the whole world is waking up right now. Just like I heard in that Project Looking Glass, where they looked ahead and kept coming out with the same outcome, no matter what they put in, that the public was going to awaken. And I followed that a while back. I heard about it. Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's just so much to say, but pretty much everything you guys, I'm sure, already know. So basically, my channel is just going to be support for people. By no means am I fake MAGA. No way. There's no way I'm fake MAGA. I'm not going to come in and say you're my friend and turn around and stab you in the back. That's not me. I'll never do that. So, I'm a nobody. I'm new here. I don't expect anybody to jump around and say that I'm awesome, but I'm just going to be me and report on things that I know and go from there and share knowledge with everybody. Now, a little bit more about me. I was a very, very avid chemtrail activist on Twitter. So basically, I got banned quite a while back. I haven't tried to regain my. I know they're going to deny it because I was a pretty vicious, chemtrail. I would say activist hater. I mean, it drove me nuts. I really, in Arizona where I live, we get hammered, and still get hammered almost every day. Now on my cover photo on my YouTube channel, that's a picture over my house. That's what it looks like a lot of times. Uh, that's one of the reasons why I have really spoken out about it, because we really don't have any idea what is in those whatever they're spraying. We have no idea. We can guess, but we really have no idea. It could be nano, it could be poisons, it could be things like the coronavirus. We don't know. We just know that they're spraying, and whatever they're spraying does have an effect. My pet behind me, my girl, my female, she's a Jack Russell Terrier. Other than my wife, she's right there. I love this animal, and she has lupus, and she also has like severe dry eye. But the lupus is what really kind of attacks her nose and her face, and she gets all scabby. And she never ever used to be like that until we moved here. And it's just strange that we came from California. I know it was going on there, but really I didn't see it a lot over my area. I know it was mainly off the coast, try and block rain from coming in. I did see it, but not as much where I was living. So I I think that coming to this type of environment where they're constantly climate engineering and spraying and spraying and spraying, like every day, it's almost like a mental illness that these people suffer from, that they have to spray every day. It's like something in their mind is like, oh, we got to spray, we got to spray, we got to spray. So either that, or it's a mental illness of, got to get rid of these people, got to poison them, we got to do this, got to do that. Trump is turning everybody around. What do we do? What do we do? Keep dumping on them, or something? It's a mental illness, I believe. But what they're doing, it's like hard to explain. It's like infatuation, something like that. But yes, that's a little bit about me. I mean, I was a real vicious chemtrail activist on Twitter, and I joined forces with a few other ladies on there that were involved with geoengineering.org, and they supported me even though I was vicious. A lot of profane language on there, and that's what got me much kicked off. So I don't have a Twitter, but I do check Twitter all the time. I do follow POTUS. I follow Q every day. I do go through Core Network to Cocoon, and I do look up all the Q posts. 100% Q. Anybody who says anything else to me that denies that Q is real is full of shit. I don't believe that for 1 minute it's AI or whatever these people try to say, like Jack Posobiec and his little bullshit about microchips starting Q, and that's just another Alex Jones thing. He's in the Alex Jones camp. Now, for me, Alex Jones woke me up. I followed him for years. I watched every show every day, up until the point where the Sandy Hook apology and pizza, Pizzagate apology with Elefantis, whatever his name, and apologized to him, and I don't remember his exact words, but that just showed that he's not really for the truth movement. 60-40, 70-30 at best. There's a lot of things that he won't talk about, that a lot of people ask him to talk about, but he never does. And I know a lot of things have to do with the Jewish cabal. Now, the cabal is very real. There's different sections of the cabal. The cabal has many tentacles. Like, you have church, you have Vatican Church, you have the Rothschilds, you have Germans, you have the Chinese, you have the Royals, and right now, as far as I know, they're kind of broken up. They're not together as they used to. Now, and I don't know if a lot of you know this, the Jewish side of the cabal used Taylor Swift for their messenger. Whether she knows or not, probably by now, because a lot of people have gone to her and claimed a bunch of things. So by now, I'm sure she probably realizes it. But the thing about the Hollywood Jewish cabal is they require a death in order to have a contract with. So her label, her contract required a death for them to even support her. So it makes whoever they have a contract with as dirty as they are. so that you can't turn around and go after them because then they'll have something on you. So whether she was there during a murder or whether she was in the next room and didn't know it or something like that to where they could link her to something like that is very, it's very real. And it's anyone who has a contract with them has to be involved with some type of murder or a death. And it's disturbing at what goes on. And it runs deep, and I fear, these lunatics may try something. They're not just going to go out lying down as Trump, systematically brings them down in the Q and the alliance. Q is part of the alliance. There's a bigger group. Now, whether the lower level ones know that they're helping the situation or they're just following orders, but there is an alliance that is behind that I believe is kind of the Q movement together with the alliance, which has been planning this for 50 years. Every year, just planning what they're going to do, planning what they're going to do until it culminated now with Trump being in office. Now he's the conduit so that they can do what they have to do at the country. That's my belief. And it's really, I think, what is happening. Yeah, it runs really deep, and it's actually kind of scary once you think about everything. That sit down and think of the scope and the mass of what has to be done, and what a rabid animal will do when it's cornered. It's almost like this coronavirus thing, man-made just to disturb the whole project, maybe screw everything up. I believe it's man-made. I believe it was released in China. I believe that lab that was there that had to do with vaccine did have something, possibly. Now, this is speculation, of course, but I firmly believe that it's a man-made virus that was released intentionally to start a pandemic where it'll interrupt what's happening here in our country and other governments that are waking up and starting to clean out the corruption. I know there's a lot of people on our side now, more of us than there are them now, for sure, with everybody on YouTube, with all the Trump supporters and the truth patriots on YouTube that have really done a good job. Like Red Pill 78 came out of nowhere and just exploded. And then there's long timers like Space Shot 76, and then there's others, Ardoc's he's not that old, but he's not that new, but he came in and he's one of the main guys on the Table of Titans. I follow them. I comment on there all the time. I have always commented that I'm going to be starting my channel. And it's just been taking a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I'm here now, and I hope to help the movement. And we're all in this together, whether you're black, white, Hispanic. We're all in this together. There's nobody's different from any other person. We all have to come to the realization of what's happening and deal with it as it comes along. I, for one, I'm not a blood hunter. I will protect mine. I'm very capable of protecting mine, my family, everything. So any trouble that comes along, I'm not going to fear it. Stand up to it. And if these goons want to try and mess with my family, that's a big mistake. Not going to like what they I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. Um, I don't know how often I'll make videos, but I will be here probably at least twice a week making videos, maybe more if I, because I do work full time. So this is kind of like my side thing, just so I can let things out, that any knowledge that I gain. I do have some sources side um, for my time being a chemtrail activist and truther. So I do get some insight for information. Now I don't claim to be Mr. Hotshot Superstar. I'm a nobody really. I just happen to run into people along the way, and now sometimes I even communicate with the Trump administration through my phone. They they actually they have a system where they send texts about donations and whatnot, but you can reply to those messages and send in messages. It doesn't charge you anything. In fact, it says thank you to the president. It's your response, and together we'll make America great again. So that's what the response is every time. But I've noticed I have sent messages, I have talked to them, I have sent things that concern me, and at rallies he'll kind of use some of the same words I do, because I use scumbag a lot, and I use scum all the time. That's one of my favorite. They're all scum. All these deep state scum are just scum. Need to be wiped out. But I'm not a blood hunter. Lock them up forever. I don't, the ones that deserve to be hung, that have done crimes against children, I 100% agree. They should be put to death. There's no excuse, and there's no remorse in my personal belief about child crimes, killing children, raping children, anything like that. They deserve what's coming to them. That's it. Treason, same thing. Now, um, I'm not a vicious person, but some things just can't be, can't be um, forgiven. It can't. There's just things that I refuse to forgive, and I'll never forgive about it. Anything with kids and poisoning humans and humans in sick ways, like torture, things like that. Oh, yeah. I have no remorse for people like that. Um, yeah, so that's a lot about me there. There's a whole lot of work we still have to do. We still have to spread, truth all around the world. And I just hope that I can even have 20 subscribers, 50. That's fine with me, as long as I'm reaching one person to help. Then I feel that I'm doing something worth the cause. So I appreciate your time, and I hope that you guys subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna make some adjustments to some of the wording on my channel over the next few days, and kind of clean it up, make it a little shorter. I will put some links, a link or two for donations, but like I said, I don't expect anything, and will never ask. I will never ask, please. Will never ask, oh, I won't try to sell you flashlights unless somebody comes to me and says, hey, we'll help you out if you advertise a little bit. Then that's something else, but I will not, just base my whole thing on advertisements and put a bunch of ads on my videos. It's just, for me, that's not the purpose of it. The purpose is get information out. And if I make $1, fine. If I don't make it a single penny, fine. I'm not going to cry about anything, but I'm here. I'm a truther, and I'm here to help the cause. And before I go, I'd like to just give a few shout outs. Red Pill 78, Patriot News. I did follow Patriot Soapbox quite a bit in the beginning. Um, the changes are kind of that they've done slowly over time. Not too much of a fan of. It's a lot of joking now, a lot of joking going on. Now, I'm not dogging them out. It's just maybe the way they're doing their thing. But I find that Patriot News is a lot better. Although Pamphlet, I think he's a good guy. I mean, I don't. I've never really kind of looked into him. I know he did work for like 4chan at one time and was like a moderator or something for one of the chans. I'm not sure, but I think that's his background. But yeah, he's a good guy. I mean, as far as I can tell, maybe the fame has gotten to him a little bit, but not so much that it's overtaken him. It's just I find Patriot News many channels out there, too many to name. But as I start making videos, I will share more people that I support. Space Shot 76, True Reporting, Nate Kane. I support him. There's just so many. There's so many. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys spending 10, 15 minutes with. I hope that you subscribe to my channel, and I'll be coming out with some more videos soon. This is the official start, so I hope to subscribers, and we can feel free to comment. If you're gonna talk trash, it's not gonna bother me. I'm here. I'm here to help, and the negativity will just block you. That's it. Get blocked. So. Yeah, just try to be positive in the comments. Like I said, I know I'm not a pro. There's no way, I'm gonna come out and be like, yeah, I'm Dan Rather, No, no, no. I know I'm a beginner. I'm gonna get better, and as time goes, who knows what'll happen. But for now, I'm gonna sign off and hope that comment and be positive, work together, try to make the world a better place. But we need to start here in our backyard before we worry about the world. Now, I'll say this, there are a few things I don't agree with. Some things I'm not 100% in agreement with, but then again, every administration has little things here and there that are questionable, but not to the point of what do I think. But he's corrupt, although there may be little moles here and there still to weed out. But I'm just looking forward to time when the banks get shut down and our debts get wiped clean, because that's coming, and we won't be slaves to money anymore, and our money will be backed, and everybody, from what I understand, is going to get a little piece of this treasure that all these cabal members have gathered over their 100 years here. It's like in Phoenix, I consider it the fall of the Phoenix, because Phoenix here is so corrupt. I'm waiting for my bills to shoot up for the summertime when they start fleeing everybody. Oh man, it's terrible. $100 a week pumping into our electricity, that smart meter thing. Just easier if your power goes out and you're gone or something. All you got to do is put your money on it and it comes back on, instead of them charging whatever $50 or whatever to turn it back on. That's the only reason why we do it, but it's costly. They try to charge you for having that option, like so much higher than having a bill. Thinking about sometimes just back to pay a bill, because ridiculous. Yeah, the fleecing is terrible here in Phoenix. Both APS, SRP fleece hell out of you. And it even drags on, even when fall is already, and it's still a little warm and completely summer prices should be over, and they're not until like almost winter when they start to go down a little bit. Total bullshit. So I don't know how my mic's sounding. I'm gonna, I'm just gonna edit this a little bit. I'm not gonna do much. Most likely, I may just upload it straight, and I'm using OBS, but I'm still kind of learning the settings, how to get rid of that echo. I know my voice may have an echo in there. Apologize for it. I've been trying to work with this software and see what's going on. So appreciate the time. Thanks for joining, subbing to my channel. If you do subscribe, appreciate it. Like I said, even if I reach one person, I feel that I'm helping the cause. So yeah, just I'll share some truth in one family, not turn on each other and not be fake MAGA. Because if you're fake MAGA and you're on my channel commenting, you're blocked. I'm not gonna take fake MAGA or BS, saying one thing good and turn around and then stabbing the president in the back over something stupid. Not gonna tolerate any kind of crap like that. I mean, you're negative. I mean, if you have an opinion, okay, just on there bagging and ragging, get blocked. So I'll just be one happy family. I'd hope to, sometime in the future, maybe I could be on with the other channels and all join together. We'll see what happens. I don't expect to be invited anywhere or be talked about on any other channels, but here to do my thing. I'm me, and this D Phoenix, PHX, however you want to say it, DPD. Call me just D if you want. I just kind of threw that in just to make a little name and run with it. Like I said, I'm not perfect, but I'm here. So this Sunday, February 23rd, my kickoff video, my official kickoff video. Hope to read your comments soon, and hope to gain some subs, and anybody I can reach, and can all work together and help the cause. Restore America, restore the Republic. Signing out. Watching.